Hello everyone. It'll take a second. There you go. It's loaded up. How are we? I've got a cat on my lap at the moment. Of all times, it's decided to come and sit on my lap. It's doing it right now. So I don't know if you can actually. Let's see if we can even see the cat. Right there. Here's the tail. A random tail there. Decided to lay down on my lap now, just as I'm about to go live. Which, yeah, not the cleverest cat, but oh well. You're right, Bella. It's Bella the cat. How are we all anyway? Nice to see you again. We're going to do some ACC. I need to get I need to do a little single player race against the AI, I think, first, and then we should be able to race online and see what this competition races are like, what they're all about. I'm gonna have to move this cat in a minute, but it's just literally just jumped on my lap just then, haven't you, Bella the cat? Yeah, we're gonna do some ACC tonight. We were on GT Sport earlier, so back on this tonight. Tomorrow night I might do iRacing. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the. I'm not sure if I want to do the nations because it was a little bit boring when we tested it before. But with it being an exhibition season now, we might do it. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like tomorrow. If I feel like doing it, I'll do it. We might do some GT tomorrow night. We've got so much options coming up because the UK is gone a lot stricter today. So yeah, all gyms, all pubs, all clubs, all restaurants, all basically non-essential shops have shut down now. Well, they're shutting down tonight, so I think it's only a matter of days before we're in complete lockdown, but we're basically calling it lockdown now for our family. We're staying away from as many people as we can while it's like this. So yeah, we're just going to be doing a lot of streaming. Hopefully, we all stay well in this house, and then we can keep streaming all the way through. However long this is going to go on for, I have no idea. But obviously, the missus is off work. They've shut their shop down. The kids are off. They've closed schools, and I work from home, so we can do a lot of streaming, can't we, Bella the cat? This cat's not going to get off my lap, is it? I don't think I can. Oh, Bella, I've got my leg underneath. Cat's going to get pissed off in a minute. Yeah, nice to see you all in the stream. Anyway, let's set up a little single player race at a different track, just so that we can improve our. Right, just so I'll do a shorter one, just to improve my ratings. So I can. What track haven't I tried yet? We've done Zolder. We've done Bathurst briefly. Laguna Seeker. Amber. Silverstone, Brands Hatch. You know what? I haven't driven around for Silverstone for a long time. We are going to go online, depending on. Well, we might need to practice a track first, obviously, but I don't know what the track that's on there is at the moment. I'm going to try and get my leg onto the accelerator, Bella. Don't panic. Don't claw me. Don't claw me. Oh, here we go. Are you actually going to stay on my lap? Yeah, go on, get down. See you later. Right, get your bloody cat hair off me as well. Right, so let's get this. Let's do. I presume it's. We don't want to do that much. We just want to do a single race just to boost our. Yeah, it would just be a single race. We'll just do a single race, a short one. We'll say yeah, that would do. Race length we'll do 10 minutes. That should be enough to boost it up. 90. Well, 95. We'll try it at 95. I've never driven this track on this game, so. Okay. Thing. Right. Let's go into this. We're going to use the Ferrari again. I like my Ferrari, so I haven't yet. I've obviously I subscribe to Cryptic. Obviously, I've known Cryptic for years, and we used to play a lot together on Project Cars, F1 games. So yeah, I haven't really worried about setups too much. I don't know. I think this game on high settings. If you've got a PC that can run it on high settings, this visually is pretty good. You know, I would say this has got a lot more detail, a lot more stuff in it. So yeah, I'm running this on low settings. You can't compare my PC running this to GTS. Obviously, totally different game. A lot more physics involved with this. Way more physics involved with this. Right. Let's hit the start button. Let's do this race. Let's get our safety rating up. So that we can maybe go online. Let's get on this now. All I'm using at the moment is default. Everyone's not on default setup on this. No. Obviously most people have setups, but I will just hit the aggressive setup on, and we'll do that for the start. If we don't care how competitive we are. Really on this game at the moment, it's more about just learning. So we'll just start with the aggressive setup, and then we'll figure stuff out as we play it more and more. So yeah, got the aggressive. We won't need that much fueling for a 10-minute race. I mean that's probably going to be fine. That I would think. Then we can take them right down because it's a short race. So. Oh. That's okay. They said to do that. I don't know whether that's going to be of any benefit, but we'll try it. Right. Let's just Right, I'm going to go straight into a race here. I've not driven this track at all. Not driven on this game at all. The last time I drove this track was on the old Assetto Corsa. I do know it, obviously. So,
going single file.
Get on here. Wow, wow. Oh, look who's in front of us. Dirty Dave. Dirty Dave. I don't know why I've done a full warm-up lap on a 10-minute race. It looks like I think we started towards the end of the lap though, actually. A bit like they do on iRacing on some tracks. Yeah, they have. Just wish we had a better PC because I can see the frame rate not being perfect and it bugs the shit out of me. Because if I play this without streaming it, it runs so much better. Hey, Mr. Casual, hey, you get below the belt. We probably will stall it quite a few times. 95 still. We did 95 the other day, didn't we, on Laguna Seca? We were fast enough to beat them, but obviously I've done a few laps on this, so I'm just going straight into this track with no, I can't really, I think I should be able to know the braking points because I've done this track on Project Cars in League Race and I've done it on Assetto Corsa, so I should be able to get the way you run this track in GT3 pretty quick, hopefully. We'll see. Right, so let's get once we've got this race done, we should be able to check out what online race it is at what track. Oh, we must be starting on the old start straight. That's why it must be doing a full lap. So it's not the GP. They must have different start straights for the GT when they do the long pump. I thought it was about to start then. Hello, Vegas. How are you? Yeah, so I don't expect many people in here tonight because one, there's a lot of stuff going on tonight. So yeah, it might be quite a cozy stream. So let's keep the chat active. You want to ask me something? If I see it, I'll answer it. If I don't, then sorry. Yeah, it's the old track. It's the old pit lane that they use for the Blancpain. So that's why we started up there. It's the old start straight. Yeah, so that's what we need to remember. It's the really fast. We'll be starting on the really fast right-hand corner. Bom, 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 bom. Dirty Dave. This will be interesting how long it takes me to get used to this track because I've not done it. What we want to do is just race cleanly around other cars. That'll boost our safety rating up. There we go.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
A Streamlabs, you're so generous. No, you holy noob. Thank you very much. I'm guessing that's Mr. Casual. Thank you very much. That's my guess if that's Mr. Casual.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
How are you, Diego? How are you, mate? Streamlabs, you legend. Hard to try and remember, like, a track that you haven't driven in so long. I know that we used to use that board there. I love, you know what, I still can't get over how good this game feels for physics. The feeling on the steering wheel, the sound effects. Just wish it ran a bit smoother on my PC while I'm streaming, but not much I can do about that at the moment. Oh shit. Oh no.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And Tomix, mate, you're so wrong about that. On Assetto Corsa, I will be pretty... my guess is I'll be pretty solid on this game once I'm up to speed. Because I used to play the old one a lot. Once we found speed on this, we should be able to get ourselves reasonably high ranked on it, I would say. I don't think we'll be amazing, but I would hope to be reasonably okay. I'll try and remember the braking point. We can brake a bit later there. What just happened to the cars behind me? Oh, I can see. It's just a mirror. Oh, we got the 70. We've got the safety rating. We can go online. Streamlabs again, thank you for the £1. These bills won't pay themselves, holy. Thank you for the donation. Is that Mr. Casual doing them, by the way? Thank you if it is. Thank you whoever it is if it's not. I presume it is. Or it could be Joshua. I don't know. Joshua or Mr. Casual. Which one is it? I need to get back used to this track. Oh, the feeling you get on the bumps on the track. It's something that I think Gran Turismo misses a lot, is the The feeling you get off like going over the bumps, you feel every single bump on this game, and I love it. It's Atomics, is it? If it is, you're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. But you normally do it through Super Chat. Oh yeah, Atomics savagely took me out before. That's why, if he is donating, that's why. It's to try and secure his position as a mod. Thank you very much if it is you, Atomics. It's not you. Oh, for fuck, don't tell me it's you then, you little pleb. My guess is it's... Oh, shit. Yeah, it's either Mr. Casual or Joshua. That's it. That's my guess. Yeah, this game is good. Like, I mean, it's not running 100% smooth, obviously, because I'm streaming while I'm playing. My PC struggles a little bit, but it's still playable, and it's still really enjoyable. I have got an idea of what I might try and do though to try and solve this issue. That, like, I think I can make it run a bit better. I'm going to try it next time we stream it. I might even do a little test stream just to see. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I'll read that in a minute. Give me a minute. Oh shit.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, we have to give him space. Joshua, thank you very much for the £1, mate. What's cracking, bitch bag? Thank you very much. So was it Joshua then that has been donating them, or? I'm guessing it was Joshua. Thank you very much. You're a legend, mate. Oh,
right.
fuck.
Clear on the right.
Does anyone know what race is on the competition servers? What track it is? Because if I hope it's not a track I don't know. That's the only issue. I'm hoping it'll be a track that I know. Otherwise, we'll have to learn it first. Yeah, the radar in this game is absolutely perfect. That radar, this is proving my point. Why do we think Assetto Corsa put it there and not down there? Because you can see it there. It's in your eye line. And this is what I talk about GT Sport all the time. That is where you want the radar. Perfect positioning. And I love that it disappears when you're not needing it. It's such a good little feature. Yeah, I'm not on about that. I'm on about on the competition servers. Not on about their race.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, don't say it's that. I don't even know that track. In the wet at night? I don't know the track. I can't. I don't think we can stream in the wet because I don't think the PC will cope with it. Oh dear. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if there's any open lobbies out. We might just go into open lobbies then. If find someone's lobby, if that's the case, we'll see. Oh shit.
The leader has finished the race.
Rears are a bit. Don't think this setup really suits this track, if I'm honest. Like, I'm so far off, but like, you should be doing one. I don't know, but I used to do one. What was it, 201s or 2 minutes when it was. Oh shit. I thought it was GT Sport. But you just carry on. I think it was like 159, 2 minutes on the old game. But I don't know yet, Mr. Casual, because I've not done all the tracks yet. I've only done a few so far. I mean, that was the end of the race, I'm telling, so it doesn't matter. What? Alright, creepy.
Mr. Casual.
Okay.
Mr. Casual, you legend!
Have you had sugar, have we? You had some sugar, I'm guessing. Oh. The graphics are like that, Hugh, mate. The graphics are good on this. You're not seeing. You need to remember, this is PC, mate. You need to remember that the graphics are better. I just can't run it high because I'm streaming, and I'm also, my PC is not up to date. So I've had to lower a lot of the settings. If we're running this on high graphics, it looks pretty good. Like when you run this on the high, if you've got a PC that can run this high, this game looks pretty good, trust me. Oh. Is that my #1 fan? Yeah. Oi, get over there. What are you doing? Over there. I will get your ball. Don't go over there. Where is it? Get there, please. Now. Yeah, I can't run it at max. I can't even get anywhere near. Obviously, if I wasn't streaming, I can run it a bit higher. But when you're streaming on the same PC, it kills the PC quite bad. Don't ask me what a good gaming PC is. I've fucking got no idea, mate. Not my one of them. Mine used to be a good gaming PC, but not anymore. I wouldn't get Alienware. As far as I know, Alienware's a rip-off. Well, I don't know. I think it's quite expensive. They are good, but I think they're very expensive. Right, let's come out of here then. Let's see what this the penalty system's still there, Jimmy. It's just that in sport mode races they show up. It's just they're just not as, the penalties are not as bad. Right. Come out of this. If it's that track you're talking about, I don't think we can do it. TR rating? What the fuck's TR rating? What does TR rating mean? Piss off. How do I increase the TR rating? This one here, but how do I do that? TR rating. Total rating. Right, we might have to just do career then, or just what would be a good way to build up my? Yeah, I know the 3 medals one. It says TR rating though. That's not the Is that not the Is that the one I need to get? Actually, I might need to do the track, mightn't I? It might actually be that I've just got to get the track. Yeah, the track awareness. Yeah, Oh yeah, because I've not done that track. But what? How do we know? This is the thing, though. It doesn't tell me what track it is. Is there a way of finding that out? Is there a way to see what track that is? I presume it's that track that someone said before. I don't know. I don't even know what track it is. There must be a way of seeing it, like, because how else would you know what track to go and do it on? So let's have a look what tracks I need to get that on. I'm presuming there's a way of finding that out in here. Maybe not. Oh yeah. So I haven't done it in Misano. I don't really know Misano. Paul Ricard. I have no idea on that track. I don't like the track. I've not got it there. Hungaroring. I still need to get the track thingy for there. Brands Hatch, we've not got that. Barcelona, not got that. Zandvoort, not got that. Kilami, whatever someone said before, which makes me think it's that one. I've not done that track in Suzuka. So I'm guessing it's one of them. But how, this is a bit of an issue on the game. Surely they should let you know what track it is. No, you only need to get the TR on the track that it's on. You don't need it for every track to race online. It's just the track that they use for that race, I believe. That's what I got told anyway. Track is random. Not on competition, it's not. Not on the competition servers, is it? The competition servers, it's always the same track every day, like throughout the day, because it's a competition server. It doesn't change. It's that one there. It's Kill Army, whatever he said there. So that's the one we need to learn that if we want to go online. Yeah, I suppose but then we're not going to be able to race online if I do that. We won't be able to do any online racing today. What I could do is we can just do some. So yeah, it'll be that one that someone's just said, that the South Africa track, whatever it is. Zoom, I can just do practice. Yeah. So it's this one over here. I need to learn it. I've never ever driven this track in my life, and it looks pretty. It actually looks like quite a long and complicated track. This. We're gonna have to learn it. Will we even be able to get on for an online race tonight? Or the only other thing I can do is go into the servers and just do some racing on the server, see if I can find a track that I like. That's the only other thing we can do. Hot lap is the same thing. You still get track. You still get track competency. You still get the track competency from that. Peter wants to be with me. I need to improve my stuff by the looks of it. You know, I wouldn't do this track until I'd learned it 100%. I wouldn't go online on a track until I'd thoroughly learned it. So we could go into some open lobbies, maybe. We could do that. There might be some pretty reasonable lobbies on there. That's another up. Let's just see what options got here. Let's have a little look. Guessing. Right, what track? Let's have a little look. See if anyone's got Zolder on there. So I'm guessing if we do this, it'll search for a lobby with Zolder. Or Laguna Seeker. We'll search that one as well because we were on that the other night. So they're the two tracks that I've done quite a bit on this game so far. Right. Assetto Spa. Okay, that's not really helped with this set. Solder there. 8 drivers. There's 8 people in there. It's not very high. It's not like it's got a very good connection. It's only really them top, but that one's got quite a lot of people in. What track is that on? That's that bloody bar on that one. There's 8 people in that. Is it already racing though? That's the thing. Let's just go. Let's. Ah. Is there a password on it? Oh, spectator. Do I have to enter a password to get in that or something? Okay, so that's got a password on it. I think we might just have to. Should we just get ourselves prepared for online? It's a shame. I wanted to do some racing online, but I think if maybe it's better just to learn the tracks that I don't know first, get my track ratings on them, and then we'll breeze through the other ones like Suzuka. These tracks, they should be pretty quick at getting them. So, I mean, it might be the best thing we can do is just get all these. Like, get this one. We got Silverstone really easy before. We need to just get the Hungaroring one. Nürburgring I've got. Barcelona I need to get. Might be the better thing to do. And we can either do it racing against the AI in like a weekend, or I can just do it solo and learn the tracks. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? The easy ones. Yeah, but I can't do on like this is a thing. Online's at the same track all day. I think that's what I think. I mean, we could go and do like we've got Monza, we've got Hungaroring. I could get that. Brands Hatch we could do really quickly, and Barcelona will be fast. Zandvoort I could do that fast. Suzuka I can do that fast. Bathurst we should be able to get that. Yeah, we might as well just go for the medals. They won't take long at most, and we'll concentrate on the ones that we know first. So we just go to. I presume you can do it in hot lap or practice. I would think that probably best just doing hot lap. I would think. Let's just do some hot lapping. Let's get ourselves up to speed on the tracks. I can talk to. I know it's not the most entertaining thing to watch, but we're starting out in the game. We need to get all the stuff done by the looks of it, and we might as well get ourselves prepared for the next 4 weeks, so that then if there's whatever track's on, we can do any race we want. So let's start with this then. We might as well. I apologise. I did want to race online, but unfortunately it's that track. So we'll start with Brands Hatch because that should be fairly pissed to get. Ferrari, yeah, let's just go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of people like to watch racing though. Obviously, I would prefer to race, but I think it might be a better option just to get all our stats sorted. No, we're not. No, we're doing FIAs. The penalty system's not fixed, but it's better. So everyone's cancelled the boycott. So we're gonna do them. Although I don't know whether I'm gonna do tomorrow's. I'll make a decision on what I'm gonna do tomorrow is if I feel like if I'm in the mood to play Gran Turismo tomorrow and do that FIA, I will do it. If I don't feel like I'm in the mood to do it, then I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go and play iRacing or Assetto Corsa. We've got so many streaming opportunities over the next God knows how long. I'm not going to pressurize myself into playing something if I don't feel like it. We'll play what we feel. Sunday, I'm definitely doing FIA. Like manufacturer, I'm doing that. 100%. I like the combination. I want to do it. So that's definitely doing. But tomorrow, I'll see what mood I'm in. And we'll go ahead and do it like that. And let's just put the aggressive setup on again. Put this. But we'll actually leave this not too thingy because... Brands Hatch would have... You have... No. Wonder if... No, we'll leave it like that. Should be okay. Let's just go out. Let's go and hot lap this in.
Green light, give it all you can.
Engine on. Benefit as well. It should run a bit smoother. No, I mean, that's what I mean. We're going to be doing plenty of streaming anyway, so we've already been on Gran Turismo today. So it's not like I'm not playing the game. And then tomorrow we might even do a Gran Turismo stream anyway. We might just do... I'll see what I feel like. We might do Nations. I might time trial it tomorrow morning. And then see what I feel like, whether I want to do it or not. Oh shit! You can't do what you can do on GT by using that curve there. It might do on something, 'cause I've never really driven it, so I don't know. I just don't... I wouldn't use that though, because there's a start. If there's a car that can get close in qualifying, I'd... Like the Audi R8, I mean, it's fuel though, isn't it? Yeah, I know you say real driving, but on the older Assetto Corsa, you used to be able to use that curb. And on iRacing, you can use that curb. In real life, they use the curb. I'm pretty sure you always see them using the curb to widen in on that line. I might have got on the grass a bit though. Shit. Yeah, just don't know about qualifying and then with tyre wear. I've done it again. I'm trying to track but widen the line in. Restart that. Yeah, but it's I don't know whether everyone did like whether it's worth changing tires or not in that one. It's a hard one to judge. Right, let's start again. Saw that bollard go flying over there. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh. So how many laps do we need? Probably 5 laps clean, something like that. Let's just try and get that done. You don't have to drive particularly fast to get it either. Oh shit. DR reset, yeah, you can get your DR reset on GT. Could have used more of the whip there. Oh god.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Project Cars 2 is not better than ACC. Funny. Funny, funny. Very funny indeed. You are making me laugh though. Yeah. No, I don't mind Project Cars 2. It's just online is shit though. Like there's no matchmaking system, so it's just that some cars are okay on Project Cars 2, other cars are terrible. The overall physics on Project Cars 2 for me, they're just not great. They're not great. It's hit and miss with Project Cars 2. Like some stuff feels really good. Like you know what I mean. I'm not gonna lie. Some stuff feels good. Some stuff feels terrible on it though. And the force feedback is pretty poor on the game in general. But there is some good stuff on Project Cars 2. You know what I mean? I could do some streams on it. There is some stuff that I do like on that game. But there's some stuff that I really don't like on it. The sounds are pretty bad, yeah. The sound effects are awful on Project Cars 2. Sounds like someone like on an Amiga has done the sounds. Give it traction control with this setup. How many clean laps is that? 4, so we... No, this is our 4th lap, so I think it said 5 laps, didn't it? more tracks and cars is not a reason to be a better game, though. You can't. That's like saying Forza's a better game then. The physics are nowhere near as good. I'm sorry, but you speak to anyone who drives a GT3 car in real life and they'll tell you about the physics in this are better than Project Cars 2. Like, there's a lot of people that will tell you that who drive real GT3 cars in real life. In terms of content, content's irrelevant because you can't say because the game's got more tracks or cars it's a better game, because that's like saying that Forza Motorsport's better than this, or Forza's better than Project Cars, or it's, you know what I mean? Like, that's a bit of a pointless argument. I mean, it's your opinion though. It's up to you. If you like it more, that's your opinion. I'm glad you like it more, but I certainly don't think that. I think this is a much better. Physics are way better in my opinion on this. Way more advanced. The sound is streets ahead of Project Cars 2. The track modeling is miles better than Project Cars 2. Project Cars 2 is lacking on the track modeling in my view. Some of the tracks don't even feel like they've been laser scanned, probably because they've not been. My guess is they've just bought data from them, because Spa, for example, does not feel laser scanned on Project Cars 2. iRacing feels good, but physics-wise, ACC's better. There's no doubt about that. iRacing is good though. The tracks are very well created on it, but I still think this is better. But yeah, iRacing's more about the online structure than anything else. The physics feel a little bit like slidey on iRacing recently, but I'm sure it's setup based. I'm sure you could get the setups to feel a lot better on it. So is that our 5th lap? That should be enough now, shouldn't it? I should have the track competency for this track now. Let's try and just... Let's just try and push for a lap. There you go. Doesn't matter. Right, that should... I think that should have gave it for that track now. No, I left the kids at school all day. Fuck them. Let's just check. So yeah, Brands Hatch is done. So we've got Let's go to Zandvoort. Let's go to Zandvoort. Same thing again. Yeah, Gran Turismo has the best visuals by a mile. There is a big difference, but yeah, between AC and ACC, there's a big difference in physics. You can feel it. It's even though AC was better than Project Cars in my opinion, but ACC feels more advanced in the physics department. They've absolutely nailed the feel of these GT3 cars. We've got Sard in here. Sard, have I not just seen Sard? I swear Sard's just been in here. Yeah, Sard's here. WDP's here. There's a lot of other streams going on though, isn't there, tonight? I knew that our stream would be pretty dead tonight, but that, you know what? I don't mind. We've already done GT today. This is for me, I'm trying to get more variety and trying to improve on AC. I need to get there, so just check this a minute. I want to check if that's kept the setup that we had on before. No, it hasn't. Okay, so yeah, you have to reload it. I probably have to save it, don't I, every time I do that. Let's just take down to 3. Down to 2. I just want to try a little bit less traction control, see how it drives. Visuals on this, once you've got the settings on high, like at high resolution and stuff, this game looks good, trust me. It looks really good. But I can't run it on the higher, nothing to see here. I can't run it on the higher settings, obviously. Not why I'm streaming. I can run it a bit better when I'm not streaming. But when I'm streaming, I just can't do that. Let's see what this is like on this game then. I've not tried it on here. I've not driven on this track in absolutely ages, so it's nice to get back on here. Last time I drove this was on iRacing. I tried to brake a little bit too late there. Oh, late on the brakes. Oh. Oh, drifting. I've got a VR headset, but I don't. My PC wouldn't run this game very well. Well, I definitely wouldn't be able to stream it. I could try the game on VR on my own. Obviously, I might do that soon, but I don't know how it will run. Apparently, this game's not optimized amazingly well on VR. Evening Key. Thank you very much, Jura, for the DHF2 again, mate. You legend. 3 streams on ACC. What's going on? Yeah, we're trying to get more variety on the channel, so we're doing iRacing, ACC, GT Sport. We're trying to get more variety on the channel and keep myself a little bit happier as well. But we're still doing GT, but just a little bit more variety. But thank you again for the donation, mate. I appreciate that. Legend. Oh, brake too late there. Shit. Tried to push the brake in. Oh, we're not worrying about setups, mate, at the moment. We're just doing our... We're just trying to get the clean laps in. Gran Turismo VR, I've never tried it. I don't have a VR headset for... One of my subscribers sent me a VR headset for, like... Just sent me it, like, a HTC Vive Pro. So I've got it. I still haven't bought the tracker for it, though. I need to get myself the tracker. Which we will do very... We'll probably get it sorted once... See, the problem is I don't see the point of worrying about that until I've got myself a better PC. Because I don't think this PC is going to run it very well. But yeah, he sent me a brand... Well, it's not brand new. He bought himself the new HTC. So he sent me a HTC Vive Pro. It's the Unreal Engine they use for this. Should be pushing more than that. Absolute pussy through there. Oh shit. Probably need a bit more TC on for the maybe the torque setting. Done it again. No, no, no. Oh, you dickhead. No. Does that mean that the 5 laps, it's got to be 5 laps in a row, hasn't it? Oh, dickhead. I think, I don't know. I'm not sure how it works, the track competency thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the next PS5, GT Sport will be... The next GT7, sorry, will be fully VR online. No, this is not max PC, fucking hell. We're running very low PC settings. I can't physically... My PC's old, mate. There's no way... My PC would not be streaming. It'd be dead if I tried to put anything max on. It'd run like a bag of shit. Super GT can stream through his he's got 2 PCs though, I think, or he's either got 2 PCs and he's got a decent gaming laptop or like a powerful laptop that he can probably use to use the Elgato through it, so he can do it a different, like a better way. I think anyway, I'm sure he can. Also, he's got a capture card built into his PC, which will help. I tried buying the capture card for the PC, but this PC was the PCEI slot or whatever it is. It only had one spare one, and the one that was using was making it stutter when we were recording, so I had to send it back. Yeah, this is a brilliant track. I miss these tracks. These are the tracks that I wish other games would have in them. Like, there's also BRNO or Bruno. Oh, stutter there with the frame rate. But yeah, BRNO or Bruno, whatever you call it. I would love that track to be included in more games as well. Ah, freaks. Again, too late. Favourite track of all? I do like Watkins Glen, I like Spa, I like Road America, Fuji. They're probably my favourites, but I basically like most real life tracks. There are some that I don't like though. Zambor. This is a track that they're going to run the F1 on, probably in 2021 now. But it's been redesigned. I don't think F1 will run very well here, though, in my opinion. I don't think it's... I think it's going to be a bore fest, but we'll see. I know they've redesigned some of the track, but it doesn't... For me, it doesn't feel like a track that F1 would be particularly suited to. Why am I doing that? No, you dick. I'm thinking it's the other corner. What am I doing? I don't know how many do we have to do 5 laps in a row, like consecutive laps to get the track competency thing? I hope not. Because that means I've got to do another 5 laps after this now. Track day content, I don't have the money to do stuff like that, unfortunately. I don't have the money to do go-karting, like, and I don't have the money to buy myself a track day car. So yeah, I can't afford anything like that. My channel's much smaller than theirs. I'm just on hot stint. I'm not on there is no objectives. I'm just trying to get my the TR ratings up for the track. Odd. Oh yeah. Let's see. Wait there, your track medal's 2 out of 3. Okay, yeah, I need to carry on. Thank you for that. That's handy to have on. So we got to do 4 clean laps. Okay, I see. So we got to start again. Right. At least we know we don't have to push. Just drive it clean. Alright, let's push now and try and go for these clean laps. Try and do a decent lap as well. Oh shit. Oops. Push on the next lap then. 2 more laps. It's doing it from where we made the mistake, isn't it? Yeah, from wherever you made the last mistake, it counts that as the clean lap. So once that's full, I think that you've done it. But we'll go over the line just to make sure, I think. Oh shit. Now the graphics are good on this once you've got a high power PC. I've seen it running on a good PC. Even on my PC, when I'm solo, if I up the graphics and just lower the frame rate to 60 and just go solo, it looks really nice. Like, I think people are too obsessed with visuals in my like, visuals are not everything in a game. Like, I'd rather have physics and gameplay and immersion and sound over just visuals, personally. Remember Super GT's streaming though, so you're only seeing it at 60 frames per second and 1080p. You're not seeing it at 4K because he's not actually. You're not seeing the 4K. Like, if you wanted to play this at 4K or whatever high resolution, you're not seeing that. Remember that. We've done it. There you go. Track. We'll just finish the lap anyway. Then we'll go to a different track. Alright, we can go to a different track now. Finally. Yeah, I'm not into the F1 game. I'm not that keen. Hungaroring, we could do that after. Monza, I've got Brands Hatch, I've got Silverstone, we've got Paul Ricard. I have to do. I don't know that track, so we'll leave that. Misano, I don't know that track either. We need to do that after. Nürburgring got Spa. Did I have Spa? Just have a little look and see if I had Spa or not. I don't know. Yeah, we got Spa. So we need we'll do Catalunya and then Suzuka. That'll do that one now. So let's go back to that one. Go to where's Barcelona? There you go. Go to this. Start that. And get this one out the way. Once we've got all these track medals, we can have a good stream online, I think. For me, what do you mean? Out of them 2 games, which you'd prefer? I would never get Forza because it's not a game designed for a wheel. the physics of Forza just don't suit a wheel. So unless they change stuff, then I wouldn't go near. Also, the online. I don't think Forza will, unless they create a system like GT, which they might do. Who knows? We'll have to see. But yeah, I would always go GT over Forza. You can actually attack the curbs on this compared to iRacing. Oh, it's a little bit stuttery there. See, like we're only getting 77 frames per second when we're solo, and I've got the settings really low. Yeah, the problem with Forza is though the online's terrible. Forza's never been good online. Not when you compare it to games like iRacing and GT Sport. And also the wheel's never been good on Forza. I tried the wheel on Forza 7 and there was a demo of it on PC and it was fucking awful. But I mean, each to their own, but I don't think they need to make some major changes for Forza in my view. Like online needs to be a lot better in terms of having matchmaking and they need to have matchmaking, like ranked based matchmaking, and a safety system like GT, and then they need to sort the wheel out 100%. Okay, I'm braking well early there. Brake later than that. Nah, GTS doesn't. No. You might have shitty. I can't even put your message. If a mod can show that message, they might be able to, but I can't because I have to pause the game to go onto the thingy. GTS public servers, yeah, you always get shitty servers, but on the FIA servers and daily race servers, they're the majority of the time are clean, a lot better, like way better than Forza. You can't even compare them really. But there are clean races on Forza, like every game, but it's very hard to find on a public server. If you just go and play Forza and just join a random race, it won't be anywhere near as clean as on GTS in a daily race or an FIA race. I mean, disconnections happen, but yeah, they do happen sometimes. But in general, they're not overly common for the majority. I think you can get them though, yeah, obviously. But that's the same with any racing game and any game in general. I do like this track on this, you know, this track feels really good. And do you know what? I think that Gran Turismo did an amazing job at their job at doing this track because it feels very similar. Like I feel like you can take a lot from GT. GT's probably a little bit slipperier because the track's really slippery on GT for some reason. But in general, the track, the way you like the braking and the angle, they've really nailed it on GT. Because I would say AC's like a benchmark for tracks, and GT's done a very good job on the track here. Woo. Yeah, Forza's got a lot of very good drivers on there. What my point is if Forza added a ranking system like GT, their game would be way more enjoyable. Like you'd separate the drivers that are just trying to run it, that'll be on it to ruin other people's racing, to the racers that want to race clean all the time. So you'd put them away from each other, and you'd have a much more enjoyable experience on the game. Every racing game needs to incorporate a ranked-based racing system in all future titles, because it's a game changer for me. If it's not got it in there, I don't really want to play it, because without the matchmaking system, the racing just is nowhere near as fun. That's why games like iRacing and GT Sport are so popular. And AC, I think, has got it now, kind of. I think they've kind of got it in there with the way they do their races. Oh, you dickhead! No! I only had... What a knob, I've got to do 4 more laps now. What a prick. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. The rubber build-up, I don't think you're going to notice it when you're driving solo. I think you'd only notice something like that when if you're in a lobby of a lot of people racing. Yeah. Push way more through that corner, maybe stay in 4th gear. Oh shit. As I say, the more I play this game, the more I want to get a new PC. So I can run this better. You okay, MCR? How are you, mate? Do it in 4th gear, should be able to do it. Yeah, 4th gear's better through there. I braked on the 150 thinking it was... I was looking at... Well, I don't know why I thought that was 100. Deluded then, so we can go a lot faster. This is Mario Kart. Sorry for the sarcasm, it's only because it's in the title. But yeah, it's Assetto Corsa Competizione. Assetto Corsa, the new Assetto Corsa, well, it's not new, but it's been out on PC for a long time. Oh shit. There's a braking point somewhere around there. I actually think they've done a way better job on this track than they did in the original Assetto Corsa. This feels way more fun. Might be because we played it a lot on GT though. So I've driven it more, but I do love this track. Need to try the night races. Yeah, I think that what I'll do, instead of upgrading this PC, what I'll end up doing is, like I say, buy a new PC and then use this PC to just run Streamlabs through, and then use the Elgato to connect it all, like we do with the PS4, and just have it like that. Lawrence, thank you very much for the US $2, you legend. Appreciate the donation. Thank you very much for that. Oh, get into that apex. Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate it, mate. You're a legend. Thank you for it. Hopefully we can get, if I can get, right, so the aim, what I want to do on this is eventually get to a point where I can make my own setups and share it with you in a, what I would do is I'd maybe do a track guide video and then share the setup with it as well, so that it's like a double video, if you know what I mean. But that's the aim maybe in the future. It's going to take me a few weeks to get up to speed, but I can feel it coming back. Oh, don't bottle it now. There you go. I haven't yet, Finnick. I'll have to check that out. I think I might have seen it, but I haven't read it yet because I was out. We were out preparing for the apocalypse, so the missus wanted some alcohol, didn't you? They said we got two. Well, we only 2 bottles of rosé for you, isn't it? Well, oh, there you are drinking already, and some Copperberg. So yeah, the pubs are all shutting down in the UK, so we got 4 Copperberg and 2 bottles of rosé because we're such heavy drinkers. That'll last us about 3 months. Don't drink. So yeah. Alright, let's quit that. We've done that track. Now, what was the other track? Vitario, thank you very much for the US $3, mate. Appreciate the donation. Hope you and your family are doing well, mate. Thank you very much for the donation and that message, mate. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're safe. I don't think we need to go out the house anytime soon. Hopefully. We've got enough food for at least a few weeks, and the UK have shut down the schools. No work for the missus anymore for the foreseeable future. So this situation is sorted. It's such a weird situation. Like, it's scary because I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's like such a scary situation. But yeah, I'm sure it will all be fine. We're going to be staying at home, doing a lot of streams. Yeah, we've got plenty of tea. I actually I had to open the tea bags that I bought for, but I had to fill up the thing today. I was looking at it and I was thinking, might need to get some more. But I filled up the pot, the thing we've got, like the tea bag thing. But there was 260 tea bags in the pack. I presume that's gonna last. That's gonna last us a few weeks, that isn't it? I mean, even if we have like 4 brews a day each, like 8 times 10, that's still over 8. Like that's more than 8 days. So you're looking at what, a month's worth at least. 80, 160, 240. Yeah, so we've got about a month to 2 months worth of, well, yeah, probably about 2 months worth of tea bags left. We've got loads of eggs. We're sorted. We've got pasta in. We've got tins good. We haven't got OTT. We've got one cupboard full of, like, one about that wide. I don't know if you can see. Wait, that way. So like one cupboard, just tin stuff in it. We haven't gone selfish and OTT. We've just been realistic. The freezer's full though. Probably shit that we never eat. Like, you know, when you go like in Co-op near us, they have these offers, like meal deals, for £5, and they always give these wedges that we never eat. Like our freezer's full of wedges now. Got like a drawer full of about 3 packs of wedges. How? Yeah, we got milk. Do you know what? I was on it a long time ago. Like because I've been watching the news. When my dad, I don't know if you remember when I told you my dad messaged us and told us about it scared us a bit because my dad's normally the most, like, what's the word? What? Yeah, level-headed, rational person. He said this is going to be quite bad. He said it weeks ago, and like I'm so glad to listen because he said just get some basics in. And about 3 weeks ago, I bought so long life milk, like 6 liters of it. It was like, there was a pack. There was like packs of, I think it was a pack of 6. Like, you know, in you can just buy it as in one pack. So it was like 6 liters of long life milk. We bought it ages ago before everyone was panic buying. So I had it sorted. Didn't need to go and get anything like that. We got the basics sorted. So yeah, luckily we probably wouldn't have done. My dad scared us a bit when he said it because he's so, like we said, rational and level headed. And I'm glad he did message us that because, like, he reads a lot of newspapers as well, and I think he knew what was coming. And yeah, I think a lot of people underestimated this whole virus, but hopefully they start paying attention now because it's important. It's important you listen to the advice they're giving. Don't be going out tonight as well. If you're in the UK, don't be going to the pubs because it's the last night. Don't be going on the piss. Don't be going out on a night out because we all need to really stop spreading this virus, don't we? So listen to people. On Mini Wembley. I hope the police go. It's a gathering, isn't it? Dickheads. Oh, imagine how many disease, like, germs are getting spread around there. Probably. Right, let's go to what was the other? Suzuka, wasn't it? I need to do Bathurst as well. Should we do Bathurst actually? We'll do that first. I think I didn't have this one. Now, to be fair, I was kind of watching the news, Holy, and I could see that it was going to be, like, people were underestimating it. Like the UK, like the typical UK attitude was, it's just the flu. It's not the flu. It's not at all anything like the flu. And I think it's time people started listening to what they're saying in the hospitals. So yeah, I hope people listen and they don't go out and like the tonight and like people go and spread it even more in the clubs, the pubs, and all that, because that's what'll happen. Right, let's go and get this. Where have all the viewers come from anyway? We were on like 100 viewers before. Now we got 362. Is someone's stream finished? Guessing someone's stream's finished.
Green light,
Right.
give it all you can.
Right, let's get the circuit thingy for this. Would help if I turned it on. Nothing happened then. Nothing happened. Can't wait for these new pedals because my clutch is broken at the moment, but it kind of works. It's just that the spring inside has snapped, so it's like halfway down. It doesn't always register. Right, let's get our. How many laps do we need? Is it just 2? How many? Well, I only need 2 clean laps here. I have got a brake mod on. It's a T3PA Pro pedals, it's not the T-GT pedals. I don't know if that is the mod you're talking about. It probably is, but I don't put it where I've got it quite high up, so it only kicks in a very limited way. But I'm getting the new load cells. I've ordered and paid for them, but well, I say we're gonna get them, but who knows if we're gonna get them anytime soon with the current situation. Maybe. Who knows? We might get them. I haven't got. What have they emailed, Phil? Are they saying they're going to be delayed? I'll have to have a look in a minute.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Remembered anyway. Needs to return to garage. Setup. We need to put the aggressive setup on. Yeah. Right, let's go. Blotch. Doing me head in. Your order. What? What did you say? Your order's been shipped? Fucking. Are you messing? I don't know if I've had that. If my order's been shipped, I can't even use the pedals yet though. Because I don't think my I can't even use them anyway because of me bloody maybe I don't think my rig will hold them. I mean we can test it, but I very much doubt it. I don't think mine have been shipped yet. When did you order yours? Pure gym. You won't pay while your gym is closed. No, because I've cancelled my direct debit, you tossers. What? I haven't got the email of Thrustmaster. Wait there, am I on the wrong? What one is it on? Might be on this one. That one? No. Let's just search Thrustmaster. When did but if I ordered mine a couple of days after. So yours might have been shipped because yours might be an earlier what do you call it? Like earlier on in the process. I haven't even been on the no. Just the last one I had was the invoice. I ordered mine on the 17th of February. So it was a few days after. You might have ordered yours a bit before mine. Maybe mine will get sent out in the next few days. I paid for the did you pay for the express delivery? But I paid for the express delivery as well, so like they come within 1 to 3 days, like 1 to 3 days or whatever. Right, let's go. Let's get our. So we need how many laps of it? 2 laps, clean, find comfortable pace, stay in control of the car. I think we got to do most. We only got to do one of them, haven't we? The 2 laps. Yeah, hopefully mine will get sent in the next few days. They did say that they're going to work in order of orders, so mine was a bit after yours. But hopefully that means I might get them in a few days. And the only thing is I don't think I'll be able to put them on this rig. It'd snap it. Oh shit. Will, thank you very much for the £10, mate. You legend. Keep yourself and the family safe. Great stream. Watch it every day. Loving ACC. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the nice message as well. Legend. Thank you for that. Glad you're watching and I'm glad you're enjoying the ACC streams as well. Because it's something different and I'm really enjoying it. I'm not going to lie. I can't wait. Whoa. Did you see the frame skip them? I can't wait to be able to get online on this game and do a lot of racing. We have to get all our... I didn't realise you had to get all your track stuff sorted. So that's what we're doing now. We're going through every track. And we're going to get all our stats sorted so that we can do every track. So we can start doing a lot more of the competition server races. Yeah, what a legend you are with that donation, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna probably... Well, I mean, the current situation is a little bit off-putting to order stuff, really. Like, I'll see. I want to order the Evo rig, but hopefully within the next few months we'll have it ordered. The SimLabs Evo rig, that is. Just a little bit. I need to get the measurements because obvious reasons. What you're looking at here is a lack of space. I don't know whether it'll fit. Oh shit, that was too late on the brakes. Do you know what? I love the sound effects when it echoes off the walls. All the tracks in this are laser scanned. Like, I just wish I could run it on higher settings for you, like with higher frame rates, so that you could see just how good this game looks. Rogers Racing, mate. Thank you for the $4.99, you legend. Treat yourselves to some Earl Grey tea. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the streaming lately. Track guides are a great help, Mike. Thank you very much for the donation, Rogers Racing. Appreciate it. You're a legend, mate. An absolute legend. Supported the channel a lot recently. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bullshit. Glad you're liking the track guides. Glad they help you out as well. Traction control's on too much here, but I would need to alter the setup to be able to cope with a lower traction control setting though. I'm just trying to work out how hard you can push on this game compared to like GT, for example, and what corners you can take. Like, that corner's way easier than GT. You can carry way more speed through that. And then through this section as well, the car is a lot more stable than on Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo, the car's really loose on this section. On this, it feels really planted, like it's got more downforce. Get bunk beds. No. We're gonna move eventually, but like I say again, we want to move, but in this current situation, I don't think it'd be a good idea to actually move. I think it's better to hold off at the moment and wait and see what's going on. Like, obviously we only rent anyway, so but once it's all, I think once the situation's died down, then we'll start looking for somewhere again. Shit, I braked too late. Don't do it on this lub. Okay, we gotta do 4 laps. I don't know where all these people are coming from. On AC, we got over 500 people watching, just doing hot lapping. Pubs are closed, yeah. Oh, have they all just shot? They are staying open though tonight, some of them, aren't they? Unless pubs have took it upon themselves to say, no, we're going to close early and stuff. Ooh. Yours closed on Tuesday. Do you know what? They probably made a good decision though. I know it's like pubs just, they need to try and find other means, like whether they do takeouts and stuff like that. You know, the government have said they can do stuff like that, so yeah, I think the whole world's going to be on lockdown soon, pretty much. And yeah, as long as the broadband doesn't fail, because that's the only worry, is the internet dying because of the amount of demand for the internet. That's where there could be some worries, but hopefully it holds up and we can stream as much as possible over the next month. So if you're new to the stream, make sure you, if you want to, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. It does help me out massively. We're going to be doing racing on this game once. We've only just started the game, so we got to get our track competency up and get the stars for all the tracks, I think it is, so that you can race online in the competition servers, which we will be doing a lot of, along with GT Sport and iRacing. Oh. Oh shit, pushed a bit too much down there. I don't know how to do open lobbies on this yet, mate. You've got to do some, like, you have to, it's not like GTS. It doesn't work like that on this game. We will be doing open lobbies on Gran Turismo though. Don't worry about that. That will definitely be happening over the next month. We'll be doing a lot of stuff like that. No alarms in the morning. No having to go out, take the kids out, so we can do like endurance races and stuff like that without having to. Oh shit! Don't go off the track. We can do a lot more proper long races. We could do it. We could actually schedule a proper endurance race for GT Sport. I think we've never done one, like a 6-hour race. Shit! I've done it again. Brake too late. Yeah, they got quite a bit of homework. They've got to work on. They will have to do like stuff on the iPad as well and like online. Oh, we got it anyway. We got the competency there. That'll do. I think we got it, didn't we? Just check. Yep, we got it. Right, let's put that. I think yeah. I don't know if you have to pay. I presume you have to pay for servers on this. Miss Anna will do after I've. Little bit. Near that shoulder that you've just done there, see? Like lower down, like, see that little line? Yeah, around there. And on your shoulder blade on the left. Your left shoulder blade. Well, you didn't ask me to shut them, did you? I mean, they're open by about 2 inches. Yeah. Need to open the window a bit, though. Alright. We're not moving to. Let me just get this clear. We're not moving to ACC. That is not what's happening. We've already streamed Gran Turismo today. I don't know where people get this from. we're still playing GTS. We're just doing more games. With the current situation, we've got more time to do stuff, so we can start doing more variety and bringing more people into the channel and enjoying the games a lot more. So that's the aim of what we're doing. I want to be playing more variety. It'll help with GT as well, instead of getting so frustrated with the game, playing other games as well. So we got to get the track competency for this one. Now this shouldn't be that hard again. It should be fairly simple. All right, let's start this one. Should put it in the title. We are not quitting GT Sport. We streamed it yesterday and today already. Yeah, I don't know where all the viewers have come from. Has telly just crashed or something? Considering we're only doing track competency, we're not even online racing at the moment because we can't. I apologise if you've come in wanting to watch some racing, but at the moment we're just building up our the 3-star thing. Oh, yeah. That. Yeah, I mean we normally get more on Gran Turismo, but it's nice to see that we're getting them viewers while playing ACC. It's nice because my channel started off AC. Like if you go back and see through my channel, you'll see that we did a lot of Assetto Corsa setups and videos. That's how my channel really started picking up a lot of speed. And then obviously GT came out and we started playing a lot of that. Oh, so much on the set. I've got the wrong setup on. Need to put the aggressive setup on. Ah, right, the real life event just ended. Okay. I thought it would be that. Why is that? Oh. Yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button. It helps me grow, helps the channel out a lot. So I really appreciate if you take a few seconds just to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel while you're there. Again, we've not done this track at all on this game, so it's just using our knowledge from like Gran Turismo and iRacing just to try and see how it goes. It should be fairly similar. Again, like straight away it feels. Again, the feeling I get from a lot of these tracks is that GT's done a really good job with their track modeling. I just wish our PC could run this game better. One day we'll get the beastie PC and then we'll use this one to stream it from. Yeah, I have heard about that. Whether I'll be able to watch it, because I'll be streaming the FIA on GT Sport. It's this track in Group 4. I'm in a good car, so I'm going to be doing that. I don't know what time it's going to be on that. Oh, shit. No, shit. Okay, at least we know not to push it too much through there. Tell you one thing you notice on this game, the curbs do not suck as much as GT. GT's curbs really suck you off big time. They don't do the sucking force is not so strong on this game. They fixed the penalty system. Well, they've attempted a fix, and it is better. Super Crunch. They've done a kind of a repair. So the boycott is off according to everyone who started it. So I'm racing it then. It's not a perfect patch, I'm gonna be honest, like It's not like the patch is perfect, but it's better than it used to be. Yeah, see that? Is it, what time? Is it 4 PM? Where are you where it's 4 PM? Because I'll be starting my stream at about Sunday, probably 3 PM, something like that. Do you know what they've already said though, which is really important to look out for? PlayStation have said that with games that come out on PS4, so I'm guessing the more recent games are going to get optimized for PS5, so higher frame rate, higher resolution. That could be very important for the AC release. So yeah, I'm going to get that pre-ordered anyway off the PlayStation Store soon. Or I might actually do it off Amazon. Yeah, I'll try the Pog. I've not driven that car in a long time. I don't even think I've ever done a full lap in that car. On GT, that would be, you'd be out. You'd be gone there. The curb would have took you out. I don't know, no idea. My guess is it'll be a £30 game, £40 game. My prediction. Oh, the frame drop then was horrible. Yeah, my guess is it'd be about $29.99, something like that. That'd be my guess from the PS4. And one good thing is that I should be up to speed by then, so we can go straight into it and be fairly competitive on it. Like at the moment, we're still learning. I've not really spent much time on the game. That's why we're getting all these stars sorted, so that we can race online. But hopefully when we've got it all sorted, we can start working on our setup, start working on our speed. Hopefully we'll get them load cells soon. That'll be the biggest. I think that's going to help me out a lot, load cells, because one area I'm quite aggressive on the brakes, so I think it'll be good to have load cells just to be able to monetize the braking a lot more. Shit. Oh, don't go off the track.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
But yeah, I really do like that this game is... It's a feeling I've missed, I have to say, because I used to love Assetto Corsa, and the feeling I used to get from that game was what this is giving me back again, and I'm enjoying it. I can't hide it. Like, if they keep the physics, even if it's 90% of what's on the PC for the physics when it goes to PS4, and if the visuals will probably be matching what you're seeing now at least, because I'm running this very low so that I can stream it. Because obviously when you're streaming, your PC's getting chewed up with what you're running on here, and then you've got to stream at the same time. So I've got to run it quite low. So the PS4 version will probably run better than what you're seeing here. And if it does that and keeps 90% of the physics, I think the online will be 16 players only. But, you know, for league racing, that should still be good enough. And I'm looking forward to it. I really hope that it's as good as what it can be. Definitely, I'm gonna get it pre-ordered anyway, 100%. I'm excited for you to be able to experience it on PS4 though, because I think if you've got, I will. One thing I will say though is, I don't think it's gonna give you the same. I don't think it's gonna be as good on control pad as it will be on the wheel. I think the wheel will definitely have an advantage. It will be much more optimized for wheel users. I think pad users are not going to have the same experience because you're not going to be getting the force feedback that this game gives you. You're going to send me to the gulag. I don't like Warzone, you know. I was saying this earlier on. I can't. I just don't really like it. It's missing out on what Battle Royale I like about Battle Royale, like finding objects and feeling like, wow, I've just found the level 3, and for me it's missing that element of it. Yeah, there's a difference between being playable on a pad to being as immersive though, like in terms of the force feedback. This game is so good because of the force feedback, the bumps that you're feeling, and the whole experience. I love this view as well. I have to say, like, this is one of the best views I've ever come across in a racing game. Like, as a standard view that you just have to alter a little bit. Every racing game should feature this view. It's perfect. I absolutely love it. So much more immersive for me playing with this view. Yeah, it's probably fun. Like the game's fun in general, but my point is, like, with PUBG and like Blackout, I enjoyed the looting and finding stuff, and, like, you know, finding level 3 stuff and stuff like that. So when you go on that and it's just all a bit simpler, like, it's like more complex in some areas but simplified in other areas. It's a lot more action in Warzone, definitely, there's no denying that, but I think I missed the the looting aspect of it. Don't go off there. I'm turning in too early on that 130R. Okay, we got that sorted anyway. Alright, so there's Suzuka Dom. Yeah, that's the problem with the PS4 version. Is it's probably only going to have. I know. Yeah, we're getting a lot of views in probably because yeah, especially for a non-FIA day. I think this is why this. I've said it, like, a lot of more people are going to be at home watching streams. So hopefully we can provide some entertainment for everyone over the next months. Whatever, you know, the UK is going to be in this for a while, I think. So I hope to provide some entertainment constantly. We're going to be doing a lot of streams. I've said this over the next few months. We're going to be streaming a lot. You know, variety, iRacing, GT Sport, Assetto Corsa. So yeah, hopefully we can keep people entertained with the rage, the FIA rage. Right. What have we got to do now? Let's have a little look. I think let's have a little look at our. So we've only got to do, so Misano. I don't know that. I think I know a bit of it. I don't fully know it. Paul Ricard. I fucking hate that track. I don't know it. Hungaroring. I can get that one quite quick. Let's do the Hungaroring first, and then we'll go to Misano. Let's just see if I go on that now. What it says. Look, we can actually do that now. What? Wait there. So what track is that? Oh, Mount Panama. Panorama. So the Bathurst in qualifying 10 minutes, race 45 minutes. Doesn't start for ages. It's like that's an hour and 30 minutes away. Too long. Can't do it. It's too long away. It's not for another 1 hour 30. Likes, we're on 135. Yeah, come on, hit that like button, people. Help me out. Smash that like button. I appreciate if you do it. Oh, that's a shame. It's an hour and 30 minutes away, so we might as well just continue with what we're doing. Might as well. Right, so what else do we need to do here? Where was it? Hungaroring, wasn't it? Let's go and get the 3 stars for this. The free track thingies. Start that. The fuck was that outside? What are you on about, Mitchell? What are you bitching about now? Project Cars is a good. It's a solid game, but for me, it doesn't get close to the physics of ACC or other games, and the sounds let it down. I might get. I mean, I've got Project Cars 2 on the PC, so we could do some of that. I used to play it every now and then. But the reason I'm in an esports team was because of the original Project Cars. But I loved the original Project Cars, but Project Cars 2 for me was a bit of a letdown. We could maybe do a original Project Cars stream one day, just as a bit of a something different. It would probably I'd be spinning round in circles on that game. Now it'd take me ages to get used to it. I want to see if I saved this setup the other day. No, I didn't. I robbed Cryptic setup for here, and got to save it though. Oh well. I have got it on my phone, but I can't be arsed putting it on. No real need to do it for this, is there? Not when we're just all we're doing at the moment is getting the 3-star thing to say the track stuff.
Green light, go, go, go.
Yeah, the original Project Cars, it's so sketchy when you've not driven it for ages. I remember trying it. It feels really weird. Forza Horizon, I do like Forza Horizon. I'm not gonna lie, I like that game. I've got 2 and 3 on the PC, but not sure how they would stream. I don't know. The Forza 3 was actually quite okay on the wheel. You could actually play it. It was playable. Forza Horizon 3, that is. Right, so where are we braking? Yeah, this is another track that we've never ever... We did it the other day, briefly. But it's a track that you're not really used to driving. I'm not used to driving this in a GT3 because it's not on many games other than the F1 games. Again, this is a track that I'd love to see on Gran Turismo and other games. I think even iRacing doesn't have this. Like I'd love to see this on iRacing. Oh, so yeah, it's a 3rd gear corner. Now, I've got Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox. Well, I haven't got the Xbox One anymore. But I've got Forza Horizon 3 on the PC. I got rid of my Xbox One pretty much a few months after buying it. Didn't take me long to get rid of it. I do like it though. Like, there's not much point in owning an Xbox One for me because I've got a PC, so there's no real need to have an Xbox. I did used to have them all, but now I can just play any game on the PC. So I might as well just concentrate on getting a better PC in the future. Yeah, setting the grid to maximum is on Project Cars 1 kills the frame rate though. It's just a shame that the PS4 version could only do 16 players online. The PC version could do 32, I think it was, on the original Project Cars. Oh shit! What the? Fuck's sake. Start again. So how many laps? Right, I need 4 clean laps. That corner. The AI on the original Project Cars though was a bit turd, wasn't it? Let's be honest. And like, that's probably why I didn't get a lot of bugs though, because I only did although I never got that many online, but I did see a lot of people get a lot of bugs, like the invisible walls on the original Project Cars. I used to love seeing them videos, like just driving along straight line, bang, straight into a wall. I know Cryptic used to get a lot of them. Like, yeah, the weather on Project Cars 2 is about, like, that is one good thing about Project Cars 2, but this, I believe the weather's quite good in this game, from what I know. Although I'm not really I don't really want to try it too much because the frame rate will probably die down to about 5 FPS on this PC. Alright, let's try and get that clean lap in. Yeah, you're right, Cryptic. How are you, mate? I remember you getting all them invisible walls. I remember seeing all your videos all the time. Used to piss myself. I have got your setup for it on my phone, but I can't be asked putting it on because we're just trying to get through. We're just trying to do 4 clean laps, and I keep doing that there. Do you know why I keep doing that though? There, don't you, Cryptic? Because on F1, like it's in my head. The F1. That's the only other track I've ever. The only other game I've ever played this on was the F1 game. You used to fly through there. Right, we start again. The best game for visual weather, which, yeah, not in physics, but for visual weather, nothing comes close to Drive Club. Drive Club for visual weather was amazing. Maybe not physics though, but for visuals, that game was unmatched in my view. You can cut over the curb a bit. I just need to get the clean laps in it. I shouldn't be worrying about how fast we're driving it, because it's all about... Oh, I see, yeah. Ah, yeah. Whoa, fucking hell, my PC just nearly died. Alright, let's try and get these 4 clean laps in, no mistakes. Yeah, I love Drive Club, I'm not gonna lie. I got loads of videos on Drive Club on my channel. I loved it. Even though it wasn't the most sim-like game, like a racing game doesn't have to be simulation for me to enjoy it. And that's why I really did enjoy Drive Club. It was just so much fun. But like hot lap in that game was really good fun, and the tracks were entertaining. Euro Truck Simulator. I've never played that. It's probably okay to chill out on. Never played anything like that. I don't know what it would be like. I've got no idea. I'm more into racing, if I'm honest. Like, I want to like. I'm looking forward to being able to race on this. So next time we go on this, we'll be able to do some racing against. I'm gonna get Cryptip to get me a setup sorted. I have got a setup for here though. I should really try it out. Is there any way of finding out the daily change of races that's gonna happen on this game? Like, you know, like it's Bathurst today by the looks of that. Is there a way of finding out what track it's gonna change to tomorrow? Is there any sort of like website like you can with GT Sport? Nah, it's random, is it? Okay. Does it stay on the same track all day though? So like Bathurst is on all day, I presume, and then it'll go to another track, I guess. I would love some sort of championship on this, like iRacing, which should rank you with other players. The penalty system update has improved. I'm not gonna lie. It's more you can definitely enjoy the racing again. So yeah, I'm gonna be back on it on don't go off track or I lose my. I'll be back on either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Oh no, no! Why am I driving like that? Not concentrating. I just gotta make sure I do. Is it one more clean lap after this corner? Yeah, one more clean lap, and then we can learn these other tracks that I don't know yet. I'll try Misano because I might kind of remember that from. There was a truck. What's that Misano on that truck game that we tried? Remember that really shit truck game? The FIA truck game. You know, it had potential, but it was just really bad on PS4. We're not far off our record here. 871 people watching. I think our record, oh shit, was 917 on GT Sport in FIA. I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of viewing figures we can get in the next round of FIA. I might do FIA tomorrow, just to see if we can break our record. And then Sunday we'll do FIA as well. But when we race on this, it should be fun. When we start doing the online racing and getting some speed up, see if we can find pace on it. I'm sure we can find some pace. Yeah, no, I kind of want to learn the tracks as well, though, Zany. Just shit. Just for experience for me, anyway. Are you okay, Peter? How are you, mate? So we got it there. There you go. At least that's done now. Yeah, that's the thing. Once we can start competing with the main, is it like what's his name? I know on Project Cars I had pretty similar speed to what's his name, the other YouTuber. Oh, where's he from? No, I can't think of his name now. He races on Actrovisions a lot. Jardia, yeah. On Project Cars, we were pretty close to him. This game, I have no idea how close I can get. I think I need to get my setup sorted. The ones I've learned the setup, so because I used to do them on AC and they used to work for me, so Once we get a hang of the game, we can try and start playing with the setups a bit, and then we'll share them. Obviously, because I'm not going to hide this game. I won't hide any setups because I'm not paying for them. Obviously, like on iRacing, where we're forced to like hide them. But on this game, we'll share them out and let you know whenever we've got one. It never had weird handling, Project Cars one. Like Cryptic will tell you, like it was just very like it was the wheel settings. I think the force feedback. It was very I don't know what the word, like it was, you had to get used to it on a wheel. It was very weird. It was good fun on a wheel, but it was also very strange, the force feedback. I think that's the only word you could use. You had to mess around with the settings a lot to get some settings that worked. What track was it? Let's have a little look on here. I think it was Misano and stuff. Right, so we've now just got to get... I really don't want to do Paul Ricard, if I'm honest. I don't like the track. Misano. Let's see if Misano is the track that I kind of have. Wait, we broke our viewer record. Let's see. What did we go up to? Oh, it's close. 909. We've not broke it yet, I don't think. It says 909 on that. Not yet. Keep going. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 viewers. Right, let's go and do this Misano. Let's try and learn Misano. Don't really know the track, but we'll try and learn it. Where's Misano? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Let's go. Just in hot lapping at the moment, just getting the medals. That's all we need for the track. We've got every other stat sorted. So I'm just kind of learning the tracks in hot lap for now. We've got our safety rating up. TGT is... the TGT is difficult with force feedback. What do you mean? What, on this game? I think it's fine. We got 913 in at the moment. 914. So close. Let's put the aggressive setup back on. Then go to track. Right, so now I think this is the track off the FIA truck game that we had. I think it is, because I remember this corner here. That FIA truck game was quite funny though. I've got to try and remember the track now. Oh. Okay, I think it was a different layout. I'm sure the layout went down there on the truck game. I know this tight corner here was here though. I remember in that truck drifting it through this corner. Yeah, you can't do that flat out though. Right, let's just learn the track. I think this is the longer version, because on that game I think we went... Oh no, it did go left here, didn't it? So it was the tight left, then into the really tight right-hander up here. I think. Yeah, it went really tight. Yeah, that's it. So it was this was the really tight right-hander, and then it went into the acceleration, the long straight. And then we go through the chicane section, isn't it? Like the right and then... So this, okay, flat out, then the right onto the final bit of the lap. Well, this might actually be different to the one... Is it? No, this... Trying to work it out. It's a bit different. This is a bit different to the... Yeah, it is. I think that the FIA truck game went down there. Is there a bit of track here on the right? There. That bit there. Possibly there. It might have actually been a bit further along. This isn't Imola, no. This is Misano. I wish this was Imola. I love Imola. Oh shit.
Cut detected.
You can cut a lot of track. Tries to cut the track. Cut detected. Nah, you can get away with quite a lot, Zany. Cryptic plays this game a lot, mate. No, it's not Costa, no. Misano. I don't think Cotta's not on this game, is it? I don't think it is. Yeah, I know it became invalidated. I took too much off, but what he was saying was that you can cut quite a lot off this track. Because you can take a lot of the curb off. And it'll let you get away with it. I've got to try and remember this track though. Like, I've only ever done this for about 5 laps on that truck game. Oh, I've gone too aggressive into that again. Oh. No, everyone's playing the FIA this weekend because they fixed the penalty system. So yeah, well they've made an attempt to fix it and it is better. So the majority are actually playing it. So I'm gonna do it. Now there are still issues with the game, but the FIA's been cancelled anyway. So it's an exhibition season now anyway. So you do what you want really. Oh shit! The proper season's been cancelled for now. Just so you know, if you didn't know already. Man, I'm so shit at this track, I need to learn it. Oh. So, do we need 4 laps here, or I presume, for the 3 stars? Okay, I could have took way more speed through that. No idea. Need to push more through there. Don't worry, you're only about 10 seconds off pace, but you know. Oh shit. It's a little bit slidey on this aggressive setup around this track. Does ACC also have penalty system? I don't know about that. I don't know how the penalty system works on this. I'm guessing you lose rating, like safety rating, if you drive like a twat. I'm guessing you'll just lose safety rating so that you won't be able to race in certain lobbies. That's how I would presume it would work. Oh shit. Oh shit. The Rifto. No one does penalties like GTS, yeah. That game's a liar, yeah. I mean, they've improved it a bit today, but it's still got a long way to go. No. I want to cry. I don't like this track. Fuck's sake. Gotta do it with another 4 laps of it now. To be fair, I probably need to learn it anyway, don't I? So it's probably not going to be too much harm. Yeah, Cryptic, are you still in the chat, by the way? Yeah, you are. There you are. 4 off tracks and you get a drive through. Nice. What about that's a better idea? That's a better. This is my. I've been literally what I've been trying to say that GTS should do for the off tracks, for the minor off tracks. I've been saying it like that is what I've been saying they should do on GTS for ages. But yeah, will you do me a favor in terms of like say with fuel on board? Give me an idea of what sort of pace I need to be doing at certain tracks, Cryptic, for the higher lobbies, just so that I know what pace I need to be running at. And then I can aim to get that with my setups, if you know what I mean. And then I can obviously race, just so I can get an idea of where I need to be before I can compete in the higher lobbies. Even if you do it on Twitter or something like that, just say with like, what sort of fuel do you use for 45-minute races? Is it probably about 60 litres, something like that? My guess is it will be 60 litres or more. Cock! Probably like 70 litres maybe. I don't know how much you'd use. This track is going to be one that I have to proper sit down and learn, I think, because it's not clicking with me again. Yeah, 75, just as an idea, like with 75 litres of fuel, at the majority of tracks, what sort of pace you should be doing. Just so that I've got something I can aim for with my own setups. And I don't mean like being like insanely fast, like the top drivers. I just mean like that you could compete in a top lobby, like even if it's midfield. Because I don't expect to do that at the moment, obviously with playing so many different games. See you later, Rena. Do it on Twitter, Cryptic. I don't go on Discord. Just do it on on a message on Twitter. It's easier. Easier for me anyway. Oh, I've done it. What a... This track's... I need to... Dick. What a dick. I might do a... what time is it now? How long? I think we'll do this track another... What time is it? Yeah, it's coming up to 11 o'clock. I think what we'll do... We've got ourselves, like... Depending... Let's have a little look. Oh, it'll still be on that track, won't it? But, what I need to do is try and get some setup sorted for, like, the tracks that I like. So that if we go on to, like this when we do it... Like you said, I don't know whether it stays on the same track all day. If there's anyone in the chat that knows this, whether it stays on for 24 hours or if it changes every like race to a different track, I would be interested in knowing. Because then I presume it would kind of make sense with the races being that long that it would stay on the same track all day. Yeah, not sure what whether it does or not. I would like to know just so that we can like plan a setup in the morning or something. Oh yeah, Cryptic, I'm with you. So can you message me them on Discord because I can go on there obviously. Joshua, mate, thank you for the £2, you legend. 763 viewers, nice. Yeah, we had 900 and something in before. We nearly broke the record, considering all we're doing is hot lapping just to get used to the game. It's interesting because I think when we start getting competitive on this and competing with the higher drivers, I think we can break it. We should be able to break 1,000 viewers. Hopefully, it should be interesting how it goes. You sure the track changes all the time? Tekken, you legend. Thank you for joining the channel as a member, mate. Appreciate that. Welcome to the base tier. Thank you very much for that. The RCF. No, I have only driven the Ferrari and I've driven the Ferrari and the Porsche and the Lamborghini on this. Not driven any other cars. Let's have a little look what cars are in this. How do we go to right there? How do we... Right, oh, so yeah. Here we go. So we've got the Aston Martin, the V8 Vantage. That's the 2019 model. The Audi R8, Bentley, BMW M6, Ferrari, Honda NSX, Lamborghini, Porsche. That's the proper Porsche GT3. This is the Porsche GT3 that I want in GT Sports. This is not the RSR, RSR. This is the GT3 model, which is not the same as the RSR. The RSR is the GTE car. I really would like them to add that into GT Sport. The Audi. Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried that yet. Is it a nice car to drive? You can change to 2000s. Okay, so is it the same cars though when you go into... I would presume you still have the full option of cars. The Porsche, I've tried that and I quite liked it. Do you know what it reminded me of? I got like a little bit of a sensation from the Porsche on remember on Project Cars 1, the RUF? I got a little bit of a feeling from that when I drove that. The Boatley, the Bentley. What's the Merc like as well, the AMG? So wait there. Give me a little rundown, Cryptic, of the top 5 cars to use in this game, in your opinion. Is the BOP solid on this, by the way? Is it like fairly equal, or is it a bit like the original Assetto Corsa that was a bit like like one way, and is it fairly equal? Like the McLaren 720 and cars like this, I'd like to try some of these. I'd like to know like the top 4 or 5 cars to work on them mainly. I've already driven the Bentley the other day. We're gonna call it a night for the racing on this tonight, and then we'll be live probably with FIA tomorrow night. We might as well try it, mightn't I? Just do it for the fun of it. Sunday FIA, but we might do some other streams like over them 2 days on different games as well. I don't see any harm in doing other games. I mean, we can't go outside the house anyway. Yeah, but I'm waiting for Cryptic to tell me the. He's probably sending me the setups over on Discord, for some cars out, which will be handy. I can just drop it into the setup file on in game like you do with iRacing. Sunday's FIA I'm looking forward to because my car's going to be good there, and I like the track. We've only did a little mess around practice before that we bottled, but I'm sure we can get up to speed for Sunday night. So would you not say the Ferrari is one of the better cars? Would you not put the Ferrari up there in terms of? I like the feel of the Ferrari though. That's the thing. I like the handling on it, and I like the view as well. Obviously, all the cars are gonna have different views, but I mean, I just like the way it is to drive as well. I like the feeling I get from it. Also, Ferrari's up there as well. Okay, as long as the Ferrari's there. So Ferrari, Aston Martin, AMG, Porsche, Audi, Lexus, Bentley. Not the M. I'm guessing then the M6 is not the best, and the Lamborghini not up there. Lamborghini's trickiest. I remember Is the Lamborghini really tricky? I remember the Lamborghini when I first ever played this game being a little bit sketchy. Don't know what it's like now. Nissan GTR. If the Nissan's like what it was on the original Assetto Corsa, it wasn't very good. McLaren 720, I would expect that to be solid, but maybe not. Lexus as well as there. R8's one of the easiest to drive. At least yeah, Lexus is worth a try then as well. So for me personally, I prefer MR cars in general. So the Audi, the Ferrari, the Porsche. But I would like to try the Mercedes though. The Lamborghini's hard to set up. I remember doing that on like when this game first came out in beta. There was like a hot lap event, and I remember it took me a while to get consistency of it because it just understeer randomly, and then it would oversteer. It was really tricky. 720's an all-rounder. Honda, probably shit, mate. Probably not very good on this. It's not GT, remember. The AMG's fast but eats the fuel. It's like iRacing then as well, because I think it's more. They always put more. You can start with more fuel with the AMG, I think. We need to find the car that I like. I'm guessing it'll be between the Audi, Ferrari, and Porsche, which I will like because. What cars did I like on the original Assetto Corsa? I tended to like the 650. Like the 650S on the original AC, I really liked, and I liked the Porsche when they added it in. I liked the Ferrari as well, because that was obviously on the original AC. The Audi they added that Audi in as well, didn't they? And that was really nice. I remember driving that. Yeah, Kekken, mate, you like if you've never played games like Assetto Corsa, even the original on PS4, it's still a solid game. It's worth trying out, and iRacing there. Especially for online on iRacing. It's so hard now though, iRacing online. So it's gone up. I don't know if it's because I haven't played it for so long. I've obviously just gone a little bit downhill on the game. And everyone else has gone up. I feel like I'm so far behind, but I'm gonna keep at it with iRacing and try my best to find speed on it. I think some of the areas that we're suffering is because PC's struggling a bit. Like this game, it's like the frame rate's it's not very smooth at the moment for me when I'm playing it. But I'm gonna try and do something to see if we can possibly fix that. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try something next time we stream. See if it'll fix an issue that I'm having while I'm playing it. Because I don't think the stream's getting the issue that I'm having. When I look at the preview, it looks fairly smooth, but when I'm playing it, I'm getting like a lot of what do you call it? Screen tearing and stuttering. So I'm gonna try and do some stuff with it and try and sort that out. See if we can get rid of it. Yeah. If you send me them setups over, Cryptic, I'll appreciate that, and then I'll get them added in when I go on Discord next. I'll try and go on tomorrow, and I'll add the You need to it's just the key 25. I'm sure I've got you on there. I'm pretty sure I'm should be in yours. Don't know though. I'll have to check. Just if you search mine, if you go on my channel, the link should be in my channel, Cryptic. So if you go down on my channel in the description, the link, you click the link and you can go in on there. And then send me on there. Either send it into the I should really start. I don't use Discord. I should really set stuff up for Discord more with this game now, because we're going to be doing at least 1 to 2 streams a week on this, along with iRacing, and then the FIA nights on G Sport as well, and possibly open lobbies. It's going to be a busy few months. Yeah, hopefully we can grow the channel. The one benefit we're going to get from this situation that everyone's in the world at the moment is it could help my channel in terms of growth. I don't think it's going to help in terms of like what do you call it, ad revenue. I think the ad revenue is going to go down on YouTube quite badly because companies are not going to be paying for the adverts as much at the moment. But I think what's more important is getting subscribers and just growth. Hopefully we can get a lot of that over the next few months. To be honest, Sad, do you know why I don't like schedules? Because I would rather play what I'm in the mood for. I don't want to turn it into something like that. I know some people would like that, but I don't want to feel like, oh, I've scheduled this today and I don't want to wake up and say I don't want to be in the mood not to play it, but feel like I have to play it because I've scheduled it. I prefer waking up and thinking I fancy playing that today, so that's what I'm going to play. Or tomorrow I'm really in the mood to play this, so I'm going to play this. I kind of prefer that mentality of not forcing yourself into something, because if I don't want to play something, I don't want to feel like I have to, because I think it's better for the stream as well to be playing something that you're in the mood to play at that moment of the day. So I think it'll be better for the channel, because we're live pretty much every day, so most people know that now. Wait until the game comes to PS4. You have a feeling I might struggle when it comes to PS4. Why would I struggle when it comes to PS4? I don't get you. What do you mean by I might struggle when it comes to PS4? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't know. Are you talking to me, by the way? I'm not sure. Are you okay, Captain? Come quick. Yeah, it's been a long time, Sad. It has. Nah, it won't. It won't be Vale. Like you can go and watch my channel, Vale, from when I played the PS4 version of Assetto Corsa to the PC version. I transferred over very quickly because there was a lot of people in the there was a lot of people when I was doing setups on the original Assetto Corsa. They were saying, "Oh, the only reason you're doing these lap times is because you're on the PS4 version." So I can't remember who it was, but one of my members bought me AC on PC. They gifted it me on Steam, and I went on there and started doing setups for that, and I was beating my times on PC than what I was doing on PS4. I was faster. So that proved the point straight away. It was actually easier because it was smoother, and the physics were a bit better. So I found it a little bit easier on PC version. So yeah, I don't think I'll struggle. I think the base physics will be the same. The only things that are probably going to change, I'd say 90% of the physics will be identical from PS4 to PC. You might find a little bit of difference in force feedback. But the main differences will be number of cars on track. Online will not be as in depth. Might find that the frame rate is a lot lower on PS4. So for the base PS4, you're probably going to look at 30 FPS. Maybe the PS4 Pro will hit 60. It'll be a little bit more free to go up to 60, etc. If you need Zany, subscribe to Cryptic, mate. Go on. For now, why I haven't got my setups at the moment. I need to obviously get them, but Cryptic just above. Subscribe to his channel. He's got a few on there, so it's worth checking it out. So I remember I remember using one of Cryptic's off of AC and then changing it on Red Bull Ring and 650 because I was struggling with something on the car. So I tested his setup out and then used what I preferred of my setup and created a hybrid. So yeah, they are worth checking out. Not everything worked for me up with his setups, but I could normally alter stuff to work for me with his setups. So just change a few things, because everyone has different preference with setup styles, like the way the car handles. Some people like the rear to be a little bit looser. Some people like understeer. It changes a lot. You won't get 30 cars online. That ain't gonna happen on PS4. The base remember, like PS4 servers will not be doing 30. They will definitely not be doing 30 cars online. It's not going to happen. PS4 Pro will be the same. It will just be 16. Maybe when PS5 comes out, they might be able to do something where if you're on PS5, it might open up some new servers and you might be able to get like more cars online. But the PS4 will not run 30 cars online. It'll be 16 to 20, I would think, maximum. You only have to look at GT Sport. Public servers, which is what these will probably use, similar type of servers for when this comes on. It's restricted to 16. Only the FIA lobbies can go up to 20, and they do have the potential to do 24. Someone said they've got the potential to do more than that, but they don't because of the issues with the game. Battle Royale is totally different way of doing the game to what racing games do. You just can't do it. Yeah, I know Jardir. I know. I've pretty similar on Project Cars to Jardir. Our pace was very similar. He's always playing a lot of different games though. I've been playing GT Sport for such a long time that I need to get myself back used to AC. Like if you go back to my channel, like quite a few years ago when I played Assetto Corsa, my pace was on Assetto Corsa, Project Cars, and iRacing. I was doing all three at the same time. It was pretty solid on all three games. My I rating was going up. I was in esports and Project Cars. I was playing Assetto Corsa, but then GT came out, and I just got engrossed into like GT Sport. And it was the match. I just loved the fun of GT Sport. That faded away a little bit when the penalty system's gone downhill. But hopefully, if they can get this penalty system right on GT, it will start coming back a bit. Yeah, the ride height. Yeah, so making sure it's not hitting the what's it called, the bump stop or whatever. As long as I can see over the wheel, I'm fine. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this again though. I'm sure we can compete with top drivers on the game. I don't think we'll be the fastest because I'm not going to be playing this every day. How to be fast in Project Cars 2? I mean, I've only played it briefly. I'm probably nowhere near the speed that a lot of people are. But when it came out, I was able to get world records on it, but I stopped playing it because I didn't really enjoy Project Cars 2. Project Cars 1, I used to have pretty good speed on Project Cars 1. Like we were in an esports team through being just playing Project Cars 1 a lot of the time. We were always able to compete with the what was it called, the Nvidia and the Logitech, the time trial championships they had. yeah, so we did all right on Project Cars 1. It's not all about setups. Project Cars 1 and 2, I think people got a little bit like Project Cars 1, you could run pretty good lap times on default setup. There was just certain. The main thing I found with Project Cars 1 was just getting the car stable. Once you got the car stable, you could push really aggressively. And then after we stopped playing it, you seen that people just got faster and faster as well, because the more stuff started to be found out with setups. I think we used to go the wrong direction with setups for a while. Yeah, I know Storm. I don't know, like Storm's now on GT Sport, but he was pretty fast on Project Cars 2. Storm obviously moved on to GT Sport, so he's now one of the fastest on there. California, yeah, California's gone into a complete lockdown, hasn't it? I believe. So a lot of states in America are going complete lockdown. It's scary. It's something I've never experienced anything like this in my life, and it's really scary. Yes, Storm is rapid on GT, but still like he's a little bit behind Lightning. I don't know if you've seen like TRL Lightning is just a monster. I would love to see him on this game because he did play Assetto Corsa on PS4 and he was good on that. So I would love to see him on PC. I'd love him to get on PC because I think the thing with Lightning is he's just so consistent and so he's like fuel. His ability to save fuel, not just fuel. It's his ability with fuel and tire management, and then consistency, and then his qualifying pace. It's insane. Like I would love to see him on another game because I think he could push a lot of the fastest drivers out there on any game. He's got such a smoothness to his driving that will help him on any racing game. Yeah. California's gone complete lockdown. Yeah, it is scary how good he like consistent he drives and like how he can always put the lap in. Super GT forgot to press. Oh, he forgot to press drive. No. Oh. I wouldn't even know to do that myself. Like this is the thing. Like when we go online, when we first go online in this over like it probably hopefully in a few days. Um, expect a lot of mistakes. That's what I'm gonna say because I've not been online, so we'll make a lot of mistakes and it'll be funny, and then we'll hopefully gradually start getting our setup sorted. We'll rob some cryptics, and then we can start working stuff out of the game and getting used to it. But I'm really looking forward to having more variety on the channel. I have to say because I think I got into a bit of a routine with GT of just playing it every day, which wasn't good because it got to the point where it was pissing me off. But now that I'm playing AC, I'm looking forward to going back on GT, and I think that helps because you're more chilled when you play it then. Whether it'll affect my speed a bit, I don't know. It could do. But I think because I've played GT so much, it would only take me 10 minutes to get back into the way of the handling. And I actually don't find, I really don't find it that hard to go from AC, GT, and iRacing. I find all three games really easy to transfer from. I think it's because they all work really well on the wheel, so it's really easy to go from each one of them. Whereas the real difficulty for me was always going from Project Cars to another game or Drive Club to another game because then Drive Club and Project Cars were very difficult games on a wheel. Like the original Project Cars was not as easy as what people thought. It was very tricky. You had to get very into the handling of the game. But once you got into that handling, it wasn't too bad. Danny, I thought you were playing GT. You said you was going to get back on it, or have you cancelled that again? I think fighting, yeah, fighting to not go into a lockdown is. You don't need to leave, mate. Well, the thing is, I don't think people should be fighting not to go in lockdown at the moment. I think that you should be going into. I think every country needs to just start reacting, because unless you want a shitstorm hitting you, then yeah, I think they need to start reacting to it. Zany, Phil's had his pedals sent out, mate. Is it already been sent? He's had the email. I ordered mine on, what date was it? I checked before. Did it say the 16th or 17th? When did you order yours? I'm just trying to get a idea of. They must be going in order of dates that they were ordered, because they did say that at the time. They were going to process the orders and send them out in order of and what do you call it? In order of order date. Yeah, I'm looking for. I'm gonna get. Obviously, I'm gonna get this on PS4. It'll be good that we've played quite a bit of it before we get to the release of PS4, so that we can give advice on it straight away. That would be handy. I can always give my opinion as well on the conversion of the game. Yeah, I think they're just trying to stop panic. To be honest, like when they say like 3 months, it ain't gonna be fucking over in 3 months. Okay, so mine was ordered on. Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order the Intercontinental. Is it available for pre-order on PSN yet? Or I might just do it on. Will I get the? Yeah, but is that only on PSN when you pre-order it, or is that on? So if I all pre-order ACC on PS4 through Amazon, do I still get the DLC, or do I have to do it through PSN? Does anyone know? I mean, mine was on the 17th. I ordered mine, so you should get the email. We'll probably get it fairly close together, me and you, Zany. They'll probably be sent out similar time. I reckon they're trying to get them out early, aren't they? Because I reckon they know what's coming. Because I think international packages will get. My guess is they're going to get. It wouldn't surprise me if they get cancelled soon, because all the flights. I don't know. I'm just predicting that it won't be long before that happens. Okay, we'll do it through PS Store then. GameStop. I don't have a GameStop. I haven't. Yeah, I need to try it. I've never driven it. Cryptic. It looks very tricky to drive, but I need to. I've never ever driven that on any game, so I'd have to learn that. Yeah, after watching the news report on Sky News from the hospital in Italy this morning, I think it hit home that how bad this is. And when you heard what the main doctor there was saying, like when people compare it to the flu, it's nothing like that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna be on a lockdown situation for. I think it'll happen that the UK will go in full lockdown within the next week or so. Week or two. We're not in lockdown yet in the UK. They only just bloody shut all the bars and clubs today because people. They'll probably be out now. I'll guarantee you in Liverpool and all them. People will be out thinking last night to have a party, and they'll all be out spreading it everywhere. So, yeah, some people are not taking it serious at all. But anyway, yeah. To be honest, Vale, mate, you might want to do that, but I don't think that's a good idea. Honestly, it's it's worse than what a lot of people think, I reckon. Yeah, Spain have gone full lockdown. Germany have got a lot of cases, but yeah, I was correct what I said earlier about Germany doing a lot of testing. I don't know why someone said they hadn't. They've done more tests than the UK and France and Spain, and they've got the fewest. Well, they've done more tests per whatever, and they've got the fewest death rate because they've been testing so many people though. So they've probably been tracing it well as well. When the vaccine, yeah, they've already said, haven't they? It's going to be a year at least before a vaccine will actually be out. Dubai done the most tests. I have no idea. No idea. I've not heard much about Dubai. How is it in Dubai, by the way, Saab? Because that's a place that's not really. I've not seen anything on the news about Dubai. Like no one's even mentioned it. Nah, Phil ordered his before yours, Daney. I think Phil ordered his on the. He pre-ordered his on the day it came out. 220 cases. Okay, so yeah, you're quite early on then, by the looks of that. Much earlier on, I would guess, and depends how much of depends how like they've dealt with it. First case was a month ago. Don't know when the first UK case. I think ours was after that. Spread like wildfire over here because they didn't do nothing. They just let it. The government were too lazy. They were too slow reacting, I think, in our country. I think they were scared to panic people. I mean, you only have to see the situation now when you go in the shops. We went today. I went to B&M just to get some toothpaste for the little one because ours was running low. So I thought, while it's doing this, I'm just going to go in and get it. Like after we pick the missus up, and there was not one single tin of food left in the shop in B&M. Now B&M normally stock a lot of tin food. There was not one tin left. They'd started putting household products where the tins were. The biscuit aisle, there was about 5 packs of biscuits left. Just shitty like biscuits that no one touches down on the aisle. There was about there was only one. There was about 4 packs of Pringles. I managed to get a pack. I was like, I'm having them fuckers. And then there was some packs of crisps, about 3 multi-packs. That was it left on the whole aisle. The cereal was completely blitzed. There was like 2 boxes left. It was crazy. Chocolate was fine. There was loads of chocolate at the end. But drinks again, there was no alcohol left because they've put the ban in for tonight. So all the pubs are closing after tonight. So everyone had literally, they must have gone in there within about 45 minutes and ransacked the B&M for alcohol. It was just empty because they obviously knew that they must have heard it was coming in. Then I'm guessing people had started doing it with alcohol anyway. But yeah, the alcohol aisle was gone. Like, not that I mean, I don't know why that's a priority for people. Yeah, it was ransacked B&M. You know what, Mitchell? That is where that's where they need to get on top of the supply. I agree, Mitchell. Like that is where the supply to shops needs to start because what was that documentary my dad said about the 4 day effect or something like that? There's a documentary you can watch about something like that. Some bloke that says like it's I don't know if it's the 4 day effect. It's something to do with like when something like this happens and then obviously power plants go, shop supplies go down, and then you have the effect of that. I can't remember what it's called, but apparently it's a documentary out on it. You can watch it on something, what it is, but it might be on YouTube somewhere where you'll see the effects of what's happening now and what can happen because of the gradual knock-on effect of everyone doing this panic buying. So yeah, I just hope that they get the supplies back to the shops really quick and show people that they don't need to be panicking so much. Yeah, I Am Legend, one of my favourite films. That love that film. Yeah, but this is the knock-on effect, Mitchell. This is what they reckon. Like what I remember, I know what documentary. I can't think what it's called, but they say that it will happen, stuff like that. So it. I mean, I don't know how they're going to enforce. There will be people that will go out, and then when the police try and say no, you have to go back to your property. You're going to get people kicking off because they won't realize the problem like out there. I think when someone like if I'm guessing if some people could see inside the hospitals and see that there's people in their 30s, in their 40s on the event like in a bad situation, but just because they come out of it without dying, it doesn't mean they've been in a bad situation. It's probably because the hospitals have been able to give them the care they've needed to stop them from suffering more, and that's how they've survived. But obviously, when you're older, it's very much harder for the people to survive these things. So I'm sure they're like they said in Italy, 50% of the, or was it America? I think it was Italy. 50% of the people in the hospital, 50% were over the age of 60, but 50% were between the age of 30 and 60. So he said like half of the people are 30s, 40s, 50s that are in the hospital on ventilators. The other half are obviously the same. So it is scary. I can't wait. When is The Last of Us 2 out, by the way? Does anyone know? Yeah, you're not good in your 20s, mate. This is where people are mistaken. Yeah, I know. Like they're saying that like there's people in their 20s in these hospitals. It like there's a very from what they've been saying, there's a very like false impression that if you think that you're in your 20s that you're not going to get it, and that you can't physically have complications, but you can. You can still end up on a ventilator in your 20s, 30s. So don't be thinking that you're immune to it. And that is the problem. Yeah, if you're a smoker as well, it can be a lot worse. So if you've got asthma as well and you're 20s, it could still be dangerous for you. So this is where a lot of people need to start listening to what they're saying and follow what you're being told rather than going out and spreading it. Nah, you're not immune, mate. Yeah, but you say there's only 100 people under the age of 17 in hospitals in the US at the moment. At the moment, there is. So what happens when that number goes to 1,000? Would you want to risk being one of them 1,000? And also, you've got to think of the spread of it. People are not understanding that you might not be showing symptoms, but you could still have the virus, and you could be spreading it to hundreds of other people out there. Exactly, Zany. That's the thing. Like diabetics, it's so dangerous for people with diabetic, asthma, any of these things. And like these people that is it asymptomatic or like that. They might not be getting the symptoms, but they could have it and they could be spreading it to everyone. So that's where these people should be a bit more respectful, I think. Oh, that's horrible, Zany. How do they? I presume that like, are you still working at the moment, Zany? Let's race. We're not doing any more racing tonight. We're gonna end the stream in a bit. I'm just having a chat. Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong, Mitchell. Like you will probably be like very likely you'd be fine, but it's the fact that you could be spreading it to someone who's not. So these people that are going out and doing whatever they're doing, they could inadvertently give it to someone that's at risk, whether they've got asthma, diabetes, anything, and you could end up causing someone else harm. Yep, Cryptic. They are literally so slow on it. Like, remember, do you know what I found quite fun? Like they were quite convincing with that herd immunity at first. I found it like I was thinking, yeah, this is quite legit until you found out they didn't even have the ventilators in the hospitals to deal with it. Like they planned to do this herd immunity and they didn't even have the ventilators in the hospitals to even go through with that plan. So whoever came up with that idea was a bit short-sighted. Yeah, I saw Carlos Sainz on GT Sport was racing with Manuel Rudry, wasn't he? Koke Williams Koke, and Lucas Ordonez, wasn't it? I heard about that. I saw they were going to be doing that. Yeah, they are doing. They are starting to. The one area they are doing is that they don't want the economy to. They're trying to protect the economy after it with a lot of money. But the public need to start listening because, like, it's all well and good. Boris Johnson, like, was it 3 days ago, saying we advise you not to go to the pubs. We advise you not to go to the clubs and restaurants. If you say to an 18-year-old, to 21, whatever, we advise you not to do something, they're going to be like, well, it's only advisory. We'll just go. They needed to do what they've done today earlier, I think. Yeah, Ocon plays Esteban Ocon plays GTS quite a lot, doesn't he? I remember him. He used to do some lobbies for people to join. Still awake, yeah. Gonna finish the stream now though. We don't have to be up in the morning. Unusual for this, isn't it? For you catching up on sleep soon. Tired now. Go to bed. Don't moan. You've got about a month off now. Yeah, we need to call it a night so the missus can get to bed. And then, like I say, we'll get ourselves probably do GT Sport tomorrow night. Get on in the morning to try and find some pace on that combination, and then we'll see what happens. Whether I can get a result there, I'm not really bothered. It's exhibition now, so we'll do it for some fun. Yeah, nice one, Cryptic. Thank you very much for that. We'll be back on ACC, hopefully. Possibly on the weekend one day. I need to get on iRacing. I need to finish a race, don't I, in iRacing as well, because I keep dying on that one. So I need to finish the race to just make sure I get the credits in game and to get some points. So yeah, I'll try and get the iRacing and AC stream up again over the weekend. We try and get some racing done on it because couldn't do much racing tonight on this, but we should be fine for racing now by the looks of it. So hopefully when we next stream it, we'll be live with some proper racing, start building our other stats up on the game. But yeah, thank you for the support tonight. It's been crazy. It's been good to see so many people in on an Assetto Corsa stream. Hopefully we can start bringing some new people into GT and GT people into AC and iRacing so that people can all see that there's more than one choice of game out there, and it doesn't always have to be an ultimate sim game. You can still have fun on other games like GT and as well as AC and iRacing. I think it's going to be good to do some more variety on the channel. So yeah, thank you all for coming in. Absolute legends today. Thank you for being in all the stream for a lot of you. I've seen a lot of you in through most of the stream, so massive thank you to you. Thank you for anyone who's just popped in for 5 minutes. Appreciate you all hitting that like button. It helps the channel out. Thank you for the donations as per usual. I really appreciate it. It's helping me out, especially at the moment with what's going on. So yeah, it's really amazing to see the support. We'll be live tomorrow for FIA, hopefully, if I feel like doing it. Definitely Sunday anyway, but yeah, we should be live tomorrow. So yeah, thank you all for coming in. Stay safe. Follow what you're told to do. Don't be silly. And don't breathe down people's necks in queues as well. Fucking people in queues pissing me off today, breathing down my neck like 2 inches behind me. Don't be one of them. Be sensible. Keep your distance and wash your hands. See you all soon, everyone. Night.